Hello, everyone. It's Shady,
G'day everyone, Luke here.
Milan Club Melbourne, looking ahead to the Milan match tomorrow morning for us tonight and Sunday evening, Sunday night, and the rest of the world in Italy, primarily. Luke, hopefully we're going to be continuing that winning streak.
Absolutely. Hopefully. We're kind of stretching that gap between us and everyone else behind us on the league table. So hopefully this is just another win along the road. We're kind of facing them when they're kind of down and out of touch. They haven't won in a few matches, so hopefully it's a relatively simple and straightforward one that we can get under the belt.
Let's hope so. I mean, they haven't been setting the world on fire, Samp, have they, this season? It's been a mixed bag, really, hasn't it, for Ranieri's?
Yeah. Do you think it's fair to say that as a club, Sampdoria in general over the last few years have been very hot and cold, where they might be hot with 10 rounds and then completely drop their bundle?
Yeah, they can rub shoulders like with the best of them, and then all of a sudden they'll be losing to a team that's already been relegated. It's crazy. They're really inconsistent, and they've always had some quality players. But yeah, it's just weird. They don't have that consistency. I don't know if it's about the squad, if it's about a few things really. They've also had some issues like with coaches. So it's an interesting one. Samp has always been an interesting one. It's not like they're not like with all due respect to everyone, but they're not like your Beneventos, your Spezias. They're a bit bigger than that. They're in the final of the European Cup for crying out loud before. So they're a relatively big team, but it's just that they're very inconsistent. So should be straightforward, but you never know who's going to show up on the day.
And even with their manager being Claudio Ranieri, just another one you never know what could happen.
Exactly. He's like inconsistency personified in a coach, huh?
Yeah, he really is.
I mean, the Leicester miracle, I mean, is wow. But yeah, if you were to pick like an inconsistent coach, a coach that you couldn't bank on, it would be Ranieri, wouldn't it? So you don't know what's going to happen. It could be a masterclass. It could be like a walk in the park.
Yeah.
We're in good form. You were happy with the Europa League. That comeback wasn't really with that Celtic winner.
Incredible. And is it fair to say that Hager kind of announced himself as a serious young talent?
Very much so. But he's been doing really well. I mean, ever since that game against us in the qualifiers, he's been doing really well. But I think that goal was really special. And he'll get some time in the league. We haven't really seen. I mean, we've seen him, but not really. He's not been given an extended run in the league, has he?
No, not really. We've kind of seen Pioli dabble with using him for the last 10 or 15 minutes, but other than that, he hasn't really been able to show too much of what he has. So yeah, hopefully you're right, and we get to see a little bit more of him.
Yeah, exactly. And especially with Ibra out, with Leao just like, struggling with that thigh issue. Maybe this might be a good time as any really to get like a bit of a run in the team. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. It kind of feels like there's this squadron of young players that are kind of, I don't know, kind of crawling around Ibra, kind of following his league. You've got kind of Diaz, Salamakers, him, all this group of kind of talented young guys that are coming through now.
And a few in the wings just chomping at the bit. I mean, we've got Colombo and Maldini haven't really been given a fair run this season. It's understandable, but I'd like to see them get a match against Sparta Prague. I'd like to see them,
Yeah.
Further.
Hey, what? Yeah, you go.
No, you go.
I was going to say, I think I kind of, I kind of not demanded. I kind of said that I wanted to see a little bit more out of Tonelli in the last video we made, and I think the two games since he's picked up a little bit, and shown that he is first team quality. Where do you see him going forward?
I think he's going to slowly ease his way into the team. I think he's doing well. Obviously, both him and Mr. Pioli have been listening to you on the podcast, so yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah. They've been, I think as long as you continue to guide them in that manner, I think he'll break in. I think he'll do fine. And I think it's a good thing for the team. With the matches coming thick and fast, I really think it's good that both him and Benasser and Kessie, obviously, are in good form. I think we need that.
Yeah. Well, Chalanoglu, if you're listening, make sure make sure you speak to your agent and you get a deal done pretty soon.
Yeah, and Donnarumma too, please. Yeah,
And Donnarumma, yeah.
Yeah. It was good to see Çalhanoğlu score a free kick again.
Yeah. Oh God, how
that.
incredible was that?
More of that, please. More of that, please.
Please, yeah.
We know he's got it. It's just, I don't know, it's one of those things. But let's not jinx it. He's doing well. Hopefully he'll continue to do well. So the Samp game, anything in particular you're like worried about? Anything, what should we all be looking out for?
Yeah, well, they have been kind of down and out a little bit, but they have their home form. I think like it's a bit of not a fortress, but they do definitely play better at home, I think. And so I think they've won they've scored in the last 12 games at home. So hopefully Juju comes pretty prepared on the day, ready to stop a few good shots as he always does. A little bit worried about that, I guess. Candreva and Quagliarella could cause a few headaches. They're my kind of concerns. What about yours?
Yeah, same. I couldn't agree more. Because they've got a bit of a bite. I think they're going forward. They're not goal shy. Generally speaking, at least in the past few seasons. But I think also because Kier is out now and Gabbia is really promising. But it remains to be seen him and Romagnoli. It was always good seeing. Romagnoli was out. It was good with Gabbia with that calm presence of Kier. But that Romagnoli's slowly finding form. It'll be interesting to see both him and Gabbia try to gel and mix. So I think that's where I'd be quote unquote worried. I think we'll win overall. We'll win, but we might have a couple of scares.
Yeah,
GG will be up for it.
That's actually an excellent point. I hadn't thought about that at all. The Gabbia and Romagnoli thing. We really need our captain to be on form and leading the way. Gabbia. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, let's hope so. And there's talk. Musakio's getting there, but he's still going to be out. And there's talk about defensive reinforcements, the same names we were linked to in the summer, basically. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, who's going to win it for us?
I'd love Çalhanoğlu again to hopefully that from that last game he's picked up a little bit of form. We know he's an in-form player. Hopefully he's kind of smelt that form again and he'll strike another one home. Otherwise I think that Kessie and Bennacer or Tonali, whoever's joining him in the midfield, will hopefully run riot.
Nice.
What about for you?
I think Rebic is going to run riot tomorrow. I don't know. I think he's going to be a mess, and I like that. I like the thought of him wreaking havoc in opposition. I think he'll be up for it, and hopefully some other pleasant surprises. But maybe a Çalhanoğlu free kick as well, just to keep that going. You've been on fire with your predictions. I think you got the last one as well, right?
Yeah, I did. I've been fluking it.
No, mate, you've been doing an amazing job this season. I think all bar one, you've got them all right. So, Mr. Luke, what's it going to be for Samp Milan?
The pressure's on. Now that you've said it, it's probably going to all go the other way.
I jinxed.
You've jinxed me. I'll say I think they'll score Sampdoria. And I just have a feeling this is going to be one of those games that we squeeze one home late to win 2-1.
2-1. All right. I'm going to go so we have a bit of variety. I'll go for 3-1. I'll go for a tight game towards the end, tired legs. Haga or anyone else really comes on maybe and buries home like a counter-attack or something like that. 3-1 for me.
Let's see.
That's good. Super. All right, mate. It's always good talking. Just before we go, I just want to take the time to thank Giacomo Doria for, I think, some memorable chats over the past few months. He won't, for the foreseeable future, he won't be joining us on the podcast for personal reasons, but I really want to thank Giacomo. Grazie mille. We really appreciate everything you've done with us, mate. And look forward to perhaps one day in the future back again on with us. Thank you, Giacomo.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, Luke. I look forward to talking to you next week, man. We'll recap this. the Europa League match and look ahead to Serie A, hopefully with a bit more daylight between us and Inter and Juve.
Hopefully so.
Yeah, Forza Milan.
Forza Milan.